All right, let me take you on a journey that began way back in November 2025. My spouse and I were buzzing with excitement. We had just finalized our dream trip to Europe, set for April 2026. Tickets? Check. Hotels? Check. Activities? Double check. We were ready to explore the cobblestone streets, indulge in local cuisines, and soak in the culture. But then, just when we thought we could bask in our travel plans, my sister in law, let's call her SIL, decided to announce her upcoming wedding scheduled for October 2026. Now, weddings, as we all know, can be both joyous and, well, a bit chaotic. Despite the timing, we didn't hesitate to offer her a gift that we thought would be unforgettable. How about this? We said enthusiastically. We'll pay for you to travel with us to Europe. Flights, hotels, activities, all covered. To our surprise, SIL declined. She felt it would be weird to tag along on our trip and mentioned wanting to save her PTO for a different adventure altogether. Fair enough, right? We respected her decision and moved on, our hearts still full of the excitement of our upcoming European escapade. Fast forward to the last week of March 2026, just days before our trip, when my phone rang. It was SIL. "Hey, we've changed our minds," she said, excitement lacing her voice. "We'd love to join you on your Europe trip after all." But here's the kicker. It was less than 2 weeks until we were set to leave. A wave of panic washed over me as I grabbed my phone and started looking up last-minute flights and hotels. Let me tell you, the numbers were staggering. We were staring at an extra $4,000. $4,000. That's a lot of cash, especially when we had initially budgeted a much smaller amount back in November. I turned to my spouse, my heart heavy. "I don't think we can do this anymore. I mean, it's just ridiculous. We're doing well, but this is pushing it." I knew what I had to do. I decided to be the bad guy in this scenario, and I told Sil that we could no longer offer the trip as a gift. And oh boy, did that decision blow up in my face. Cue the drama. The mood shifted awkwardly at family gatherings. Some family members sided with me, understanding the financial strain. Others were quick to point out that, well, we had made the original offer. And that's just how weddings go. Everything gets expensive. As I sat there, feeling the weight of my decision, I couldn't shake the feeling of unease. Was I really the bad guy for wanting to protect my finances, or was I just being fair? Then, after some reflection and a lot of feedback from you wonderful Redditors, I realized I might have thrown the baby out with the bathwater. You all suggested that instead of rescinding the offer completely, perhaps we could gift SIL the original amount we had planned to spend back in November. That was a light bulb moment for me. Why didn't I think of that? I thought. So, we decided to reach out. Not only would we offer her the original cash amount, but we also had a KitchenAid mixer we had already bought for them as a wedding gift. It's a great gift, and it felt right to keep the peace and avoid any unnecessary drama. We made the offer, and I hoped it would help clear the air. The last thing I wanted was to create a rift in the family over something that should be about love and togetherness. So here I am, reflecting on this whole experience. I still feel the tension in the air, but I hope that this will soon be water under the bridge. Now, I want to hear from you. What would you have done in my situation? Were we right to rescind the offer, or should we have just bitten the bullet to keep the peace? Let's discuss in the comments below.